Hello, today we're going to be working on adding the LEDs to this practice board. Right here is one of the surface mount LEDs. And an LED has a positive and negative side. How do you tell? Well, on this LED facing forward, there is a little green circuit board. It's kind of hard to see, it's right here. But on the back of this LED is a T shaped symbol. See the T there? Well, the T is pointing to the negative side. So that's how we can tell. The LEDs go on to this practice board right here. But the question is, which one of these terminals is positive or negative? It doesn't have a schematic symbol for the LED on the board. So we're going to have to take a look at the schematic. So let's go ahead and look at the schematic. So looking at the schematic here, we can see that the positive end of the LEDs is on the outside and the negative end of the LEDs is going towards the resistors. So that means this is the positive side, this is the negative side. So let's go ahead and tin one end of the pads here. Go ahead and put some gloves on here because we do need gloves. So it is helpful to have gloves because the flux is awfully sticky. So we're going to add some flux. Get ventilation set up here. Let's go ahead and add some flux. I'm going to tin the tip of my soldering iron, and I'm just going to tin the pads here. We're soldering. All right. Remember the positive and side is here, so I'm going to flip this LED around. Oh, shaky hands. Shaky hands does not help. So check out this LED. Problem is when the flux gets onto the tweezers become sticky. So I keep a little cup of alcohol handy just to dip the tweezers in. That removes the flux from the tweezers. Okay. Add one more LED. Of course, I'm using the magnification while I do this. And that is beautiful. Alright, we got the LED soldered on, so let's go ahead and do the other side. Let's put some more flux on. I wish this thing would stay in focus. There you go. Let's turn the hot air on so we can straighten out the LEDs once we get these soldered on. Alright. Examine this under the microscope. So we got all 10 LEDs soldered on, and I'm just going to use the hot air to straighten them out. What the hot air will do is the hot air will remelt the solder, and the LEDs will just center themselves on the pads. In theory, at least. See how that looks under the microscope? Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, so next thing I want to do is basically clean up the solder off the I mean the flux off the board here. So I'm just going to use my alcohol, just clean up the flux. This stuff's very sticky. I'm always constantly having to clean this workbench with alcohol to remove all the stickiness. Alright, so those LEDs look pretty well soldered on. In theory, we should be able to light the circuit up. See if we can get that started. Go back to computer withstand. I can use my little homemade power supply here that I built in January. What should I unplug? We don't need that anymore, so we can go ahead and unplug the ventilation. Turn off the hot air. Now I need my multimeter to tell me what the voltage is on power supply, because it doesn't have a really good way of telling on it. So 2.33 volts, that should be more than adequate. Let's get some alligator clips here. So we got a black alligator clip, and we got a red alligator clip. Classic representation of the ground and positive. So we'll put it up to and we will hook this up to negative. Alright, so the positive end is over here, and the negative end would be over on the last resistor here. So if I connect the circuit together, the LED should light up. So positive, and the LED lights up. Probably better to use the kind of probes instead of these clips. These clips are kind of a pain. There we go. So positive. That LED lights up. I'm just going to move this light out of the way so it'll be easier to see. The LED lights up. That LED lights up. That LED lights up. That LED lights up. That LED lights up. Okay. And that one lights up. Yeah. So we got all the LEDs on successfully, and they all light up. And we got to use January's build to test this out. So anyway, that includes this video. Next time, we're going to solder on these transistors.